Welcome guys to my Therodontosaurus video, Shave or Not. So the premise of this video is where Therodontosaurus excels at the moment, whether it excels being a cold biome dweller or being a hot-tempered hunter. I haven't unlocked Therodontosaurus diplumis, the shaven / scaled version of the Therodontosaurus, so here I am grinding for it. Since it was still day, I had to stick around the colder biomes of the redwoods and craglands to find any target to fight or to hunt, since the floodplains and the fern savanna are too hot for me. But then, I spotted an ichthy. Trying to ambush it, I took the long way around to surprise it. And sadly, it was AFK, so it was an easy kill. Believe it or not, I bet you haven't seen that baby Suko right nearby the Oscaraptor corpse, which I only noticed until now. It friendly called, and I spared its life. Since I fought outside of my activity time, I had to get some rest and energy for tonight's hunt, heading out to a nearby cave and getting some sleep. As it was getting darker, then it starting to get colder, and here I walked my butt right through redwoods, then heading to floodplains, maybe seeing some action. In the current mixed map, most of these fossils can be found around these types of rocks, especially in the redwoods forest biome. After searching all the way to the edge of the redwoods forest, I head out to coast and still found nobody. Traveling to the broadleaves forest biome, in this cave system I was hoping to see someone AFK or sleeping to surprise them. But still, no such luck. Even in the smallest map of the game, you barely find anybody, especially in the mixed archipelago ecosystem. Here I thought I lost the Suko, but turning back, it's just still there in that pond, together with its offspring. Since it has a body of water around it, I cannot engage because it is in its element. But what I decided is to walk away, pretend to leave the place, but just coming back moments later. And now this time, it wasn't alone. Against one Suko, I barely survived that. Here, I tried to scare two sub-Iggies, or one adult, on that rock resting, trying to spook them out. As they moved, I followed them slowly, careful not to appear in their range of vision. While stalking, I see a baby Thero being attacked by a baby Carno. Of course, I'll have to try and help. Here, I was being careful not to hurt the baby Thero, but it ran away from me, so it seems it doesn't need my help. It died. Seeing the adult Iggy, or sub, being distracted by the Carno attacking them, I took the opportunity to take on the other one solo. In my part, this was unwise since I wasn't even fully healed, and it seems that sub-adult Iggies still do much more significant damage than an adult Therodontosaurus. In the end, I underestimated these Iggies and overestimated myself. Since I still haven't reached and mastered stage 5 of Thero, I have to regrow it back again. Knowing that there was an Iggy corpse nearby where I died, I went back to get some nutrition. Here I was wary that the Carnos might see me, but then I did it anyway. Also grabbing a chunk and saving it for later as I slowly regrow. I went underground to AFK, and when I got hungry enough, I emerged back into the surface, still wary of the Carnos though. Now that I have grown to adult, with all those mastery points, it was enough for me to reach Stage 5 Therodontosaurus. Even being in Craglands, I was already freezing. Fortunately, I saw another Therodontosaurus, Diplumis player, just right nearby, so I invited him to a pack. The teen Iggy was too fast for us to catch, but then my packmate saw another target. And the Spinal lost us by using the water to its advantage to escape. If you are wondering what's happening to the screen right now, I have been intimidated by the Spinosaurus just right below me. It's a special ability that Gigantoraptor and Spinosaurus have. But since the Spinosaurus noticed me, after alarming my packmate that he was just right below me on the rock, it swam away. That night, this Carnotaurus came to intimidate and troll with us, maybe trying to lure us with this mixed pack of Suchomimus. But you were too smart to fight 3 adult Suchomimuses, and we got out of there. Me and my packmate rested for the night, so when it is our activity time, we won't have any problems with energy. But soon after this, he had to relog, and eventually leave. Here, I slowly stalked a small family of Sukos, trying to stay as silent as much as I can. But I underestimated their vision, and one came right after me. So I circled around, and then we fought. Here I was wary where the other Suko is, that it might get the jump on me while I fight this albino skinned one. And of course, there it is. So I ran out of there, trying not to fight two adult Suchomimuses. Knowing well that I cannot take two adult Suchomimuses on my own, maybe I have to aim for their child. After targeting it, you might wonder what happened to my health. And of course, it won't be a PE gameplay without the huge ping and lag. After realizing, I just decided to accept my fate, because I was gonna die either-wise to the bleed. I was still not done yet on testing the Diplomus's potential into this ecosystem. Granted, this ecosystem is not even complete yet. Then this sub-Iggy came charging at me. Okay, so Therodontosaurus is not meant to be played solo, but in a pack. But I was just trying out to see how it would go playing solo as this thing. And currently between the Diplomus and the feathered skin of it, well, it just depends on your preference, really. Since the only difference between the two variants is that the Diplomus one survives more in the hotter or temperate regions or biomes around the current Arcane map, while the feathered one survives more in the colder weather. But In the night where you're supposed to be active, the hotter biomes such as the floodplains and the fern savanna are just the right amount of cold for you to travel into. So, I guess if you want to master stage 5 for Therodontosaurus, you can get this variant for free. But if not, you can always enjoy the default one instead. Until next time.